Hi guys, this is Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm and the founder, owner, brewer at Beara Brewing Company in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Today we have our beer style segment, and we will be talking about rye beer with the grain rye. It's an excellent grain. If you haven't had rye beer, you really got to go out and try it. Rye's ability to thrive under poor soil conditions and cold temperatures has made it a staple in the diets of Northern and Central Europeans. Although perhaps best known for its use in baked goods, rye has a history of use in the production of whiskey, gin, and yes, even beer. It's a scrappy, nutritious grain that has over the years made its way into the hearts and beers of Germans, among others, and it's rapidly making headway among brewers in the United States. So, like I said, there's some rye beers out there, and you really should try them. For rye beer, the addition of actual rye grain into the grain bill produces a rye, like pumpernickel flavor in the beer. The rye character is often described as slightly spicy and subtly black pepper-like. So if you had rye bread, it's kind of like that. And we made a Rye Craic IPA a while back. I should resurrect that. But nice rye came through, and it's a good hop flavor. We introduced some hops, heavy hops into it, so it turned out to be a nice beer. There's a wide range of color is acceptable in rye beers. Lighter versions are straw to copper, while the darker versions are dark amber to dark brown. It can be clear or hazy, but usually it's hazy like a wheat beer. That's the rye produces that haze. That's what I've seen. The aroma in darker versions, malt aromas and flavors can optionally include low roasted malt character, expressed as a cocoa, chocolate, or caramel. There's aromatic toffee, caramel, or biscuit character may also be present in the aroma. For hop aroma and flavor, it's usually low to medium. Most of these rye beer recipes use Chinook hops, which are kind of piney and resiny. We just dry hopped some of our Survivor, our pale ale with Chinook, and it gave it that piney, resiny flavor and aroma. We called it Dank You. Dank is kind of a, piney beer. Called it Dank You. It's selling well. It's good. The grist should include sufficient rye so that the rye character is evident in the beer. Beers brewed with rye do not exhibit rye character, should not be categorized in other beer styles. Should be categorized in other beer styles. The ABV and bitterness varies with the style. There's a subcategory to it too. It's German-style rye ale or Roggen beer. Now this is a heavy-duty rye beer. The color is pale to very dark, with darker versions ranging from dark amber to dark brown. But the rest is similar to rye beer, all the hop aroma. But the grist should be at least 30% rye malt, so that gives it an intense rye flavor. Usually they suggest maybe 20% of the grain bill should be rye, but this is 30, so and they say at least 30, so it's heavy-duty rye flavor in Roggen beer. The ABV on it, alcohol by volume, is about 4.9% to 5.6%, and perceived bitterness, low hop bitterness in this heavy-duty Roggen beer. And glassware would be a pint glass. That would be appropriate glassware for this type of beer. Examples of rye beer would be Red's Rye IPA, and that's from Founders Brewing Company, and that has about a 6.6 ABV. Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye IPA from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. That's the same thing, 6.6 ABV. Next one, Rye on Rye by Boulevard Brewing Company. That's a big 12%, so it's heavy duty ABV on that one. And Smitten Golden Rye Ale by Bell's Brewery. That's about a 6% ABV. But those are popular rye beers that you can try. For the German-style rye ale, or the Roggen Beer, they have Rogue Farms Roggen Beer Rye by Rogue Ales. That's about a 5.5% ABV. Rasselbach by Goose Island Beer Company. That's about 6.8% ABV. And then Roggen Beer by Live Oak Brewing Company. That's 4.8% beer. So if you haven't gone out and tried rye beers, that's a great thing. Just pick one up and check it out. You'll probably like. I mean, I liked it when I tried it. The heavier Roggen beers, I guess it's kind of an acquired taste, but you might love it. You never know until you try. But that's the beauty of all these styles. Just there's a number of styles. Like I took this from the Brewers Association guidelines, GABF guidelines, and there's like 120 different styles there. So this is just one of the many styles that you can try. So if you like this podcast, you like what we're doing here, please go on to iTunes and give us a review and a rating. That helps us tremendously. I don't ask anything else from you. Just go on to iTunes and, show us some love there. Keep us going. That gets us going on the rankings. It elevates our ranking. It then iTunes sees this. They have algorithms, and it just boosts us up in the ranking. More people see us, and then we can get the word out that there is an alternative to mass-produced watered-down beer, and that is local, delicious craft beer, including rye beer. So until next time, guys, we'll take care.